Hello, I'm Shelley Duvall.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Nerds Order Music interview. Today, I am with Max Diaz. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you for being here, man.
Anytime, bro.
All right,
Anytime.
let's get started. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Max Diaz. I am a songwriter, producer, and upcoming artist out in Texas. Uh, I make music that basically just goes by how I feel that day. I don't really care. If something comes to me, it comes to me. I mean, it's that simple, to be honest with you.
I love that. Where did your journey into music begin?
I always loved music. I remember like back in I was 6 years old, and I picked up like a toy guitar, and I actually was like strumming it like, oh, I'm gonna be a musician. I'm older. I'm so good. Blah 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 blah. Like just tune my own horn. But then I just stopped, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do football. And I'm I kind of I prep my. I always thought I was gonna have a football career. I was so into it. I was ready. But I don't know. I got the bug, man, and it actually happened at a gym when I was working out. I listened to rock like before, like Vince Pantera and like Motorhead and Beach Boys. That's not, I mean, it's surf rock, but whatever. But I mean, but when I was in the gym, I just had my headphones on, and when I was working out, this one song came on because it was on shuffle on like a playlist or something, and it was Nirvana's Live at Reading Territorial Pissings. And I just, for some reason, when it played, I just, I remember being like, oh my God. Like, and I just canceled my membership at the gym, and I just went home, and I went to Guitar Center, I bought a guitar, and then I just started. I was like, I have to do that. I was like, honestly, in my mind, the first thought is people are cheering that. Like, this is awful. You know what I mean? Like, this sucks. Because I used to be in a group with all these, meatheads, you'd say, because they didn't really understand what like music was. They always thought about, you know, fucking rap. But no problem with rap. I love rap. I love all sorts of music. It's just like, it's not my thing. Yeah, I just remember I left, and I just, to sum it up, guy goes to gym, listens to Nirvana and goes, I want to do that, and goes home. There it is, the end.
Great. Honestly, sometimes it's how it goes. Like you're doing something that you think you're gonna do for your whole life. You hear something else, and you're like, oh shit, I want to do this now, and it just falls into place.
It did, dude. I just remember like going home and being like, shit. Like I was like, I've never like I was on a search for like something that sounded like me, like like I loved like if it was like if music was me, it would be that. And I listened to Nirvana's Bleach, not Nevermind, okay? Bleach is where it's at, okay? Do you know Bleach? You in the Bleach? Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
A little bit?
a little bit. Yeah,
Okay. Are you actually a fan of Nirvana?
love Nirvana. I wish that singer was still alive, man. I really do.
I'm gonna not say anything. Gonna get me started, bro. Gonna get me started.
Oh, I am too. If I keep this up.
No. You have to click unrecord. You have to click the pause button. We have to talk off air. But, yeah, no. Then after Nirvana, like I just, because my main influences at the time used to be Mac DeMarco and then Nirvana, and then it's just like a weird combo. It's just
Yeah.
like I don't know why, but it works somehow. I dug it. But then I don't know. After that, just music kind of. I mean, I just gain inspiration from other things now. You know.
You said you do everything yourself. How does that work? Like, how does the music process work for you? Like drums, guitar, vocals, etc.
Um, it usually happens with like a guitar riff first. Um, but I usually skim across the guitar, like I'll be like just trying like make stuff up, try to like find a melody there, and then, well, actually no. Because I was about to say then I'll do the guitar and then I'll do the drums. It's just like, well, no, because sometimes I'll go in here and it can go any way. I can start with the drum beat, I can start with the guitar, I can start with like a bass or something, you know. But no matter what, I just go in here and I really let the song speak for itself, you know, instead of letting me force something, because I can't really force anything that isn't coming from me, you know. It's just coming from my brain, like, you know, my soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your heart, your soul. I totally get it, man. I love that.
Appreciate it.
Hey, when music comes from the soul, it just sounds so much more. It sounds so much better. Like, that's why I love the rock and metal genres. Most of it is just pure emotion from the soul, man. You can't get wrong with that.
Dude, blues, I like blues, and some music is easy to play, but it's hard to feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to like let people feel it. It's just sometimes you can have no feel to it, you know?
Totally get that. I really do. What was the process behind Shelley Duvall? I did like that one a bit.
You like that one?
I love it. Honestly, the beat, everything, the lyrics, I just loved
Then
it.
I thought you were like, I really don't like that one. I was about to be like, this is the best interview ever, bro. This is awesome. But no. Actually, when I did play it, the process was more like I just walked in here and I had that song already prepared, you know. I just had to put the sample in and write the rest of the lyrics, you know. But I deadass was just thinking about, she's really underrated. Like, if you really read about her story, because I find her really interesting. I think she's a really unique and just a beautiful woman. I think she was treated terribly in Hollywood, and you know, she gets exploited by Dr. Phil or some, you know, stupid fake doctor or some stupid reality show host. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're exploiting her just for mental illness, and I just think that's awful. I think it's really terrible because no one really deserves that, and she's iconic. I mean, she was in The Shining, she was in Popeye, and she was in a whole bunch of other different stuff. And I don't know, I just thought maybe writing this video and just writing the song and directing it and everything would be pretty punk, pretty kick-ass, in my opinion.
It would. And Popeye, what a classic.
Popeye.
Like, I grew up with old cartoons, man. I get it.
Popeye, dude, Popeye. I mean, we're out there, man. We're out there. We're fans.
Definitely. I still used to remember waking up every Saturday morning on like old school Cartoon Network, just turning it on, just like watching it for hours.
Dude, old Cartoon Network was so good. Like,
it really was.
Samurai Jack. Tell me you remember that show.
Yes.
Bro, that show is so good. I swear.
That show.
Fuck, what other one?
Tom and Jerry was good too.
What'd you say?
Tom and Jerry was good too.
Tom and Jerry, I don't know. That was on Boomerang. Dexter's Laboratory was on Johnny Bravo. That was good.
That was really good.
Powerpuff Girls, dude. Dude, that show was for guys, and like
it was both ways. I understand that completely.
But it's for everyone, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember the reason I said guys is because people used to, like, you know, some kids used to make fun of me because they're like, you like Powerpuff Girls? It's a girl show. I'm like, it's not. It's so cool. Like, the way they move, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's, plus they have the coolest villains, bro. Like the Green Gang, that's like the coolest. Like, that's so cool, bro.
Actually, Ace of that Green Gang they used for gorillas for a while.
I know. That's why I love it. That's why I love it so much, because I think I love Ace. I love his voice. Like, I'm such a cartoon nerd, bro. I
Dude,
just love
same, you, me both. And I love how they actually used him for gorillas. I loved that. Like, I was like, my goodness.
Him and Murdoch have the same vibe, just for some reason.
Like, yeah, they do. I'm glad someone else finally notices that.
They have just the way they look, and like the way Ace was drawn was so gorilla. It was like, damn, that guy looks badass. Like with that, like the nose and like the glasses.
Yeah, they did it just right. They have to throw a bunch of Easter eggs from him into their other previous music videos, like their newspaper. You see Ace on it, a bunch of other shit.
Yeah,
They did
it's so
quite a bit
cool.
with Ace. I loved it. Yeah. Actually, we should probably move on. We'll be
Yeah,
on that for hours.
yeah, for
All right.
real.
Next, how like the music video for that for Shelley Duvall? I love that one. How did you make that? And who else was with you when you did that? Like, I loved all the like the wacky stuff you did with that one.
The one.
Like all the friends just hanging out, having a good time.
Well, basically, I remember being like, I want to have a music video for this song. It should have a music video, and originally I had this whole different idea that was so weird, and it didn't make any sense. It was just honestly awful. It was disturbing, and anyway, I just me and my uncle went to Third Ward and just walked around a specific part of Houston, Texas, and we found this one area by you can see in the video we're by the soccer dome or something. We're by a whole bunch of abandoned buildings and stuff, and just like the underground scene, in Houston and stuff like that. And I just remember being like, all right, if I'm gonna plan it out, we should have it like we're gonna go to a gig and we should have skaters next to us because I have this one song called "How's Your Life," and a lot of skaters love that one, and I just thought that'd be like a cool nod, because I think it's, because I don't care whoever listens to my music except for like racists and homophobes and transphobes and stuff. But I mean, I think skaters I like to bring it out like the good people who listen to my music,
Yeah.
and but I just remember going in there and I was like, okay, it's gonna be a Shelley Duvall. I'm gonna rent out a venue and we're gonna shoot in there because I don't know if you could see in the video we're on stage and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that.
We just walked around and just kind of did what we wanted because I remember calling a skate group and they came from San Antonio and they're called Lost Boys and they just drove there.
I've heard of
Like,
them.
really, Lost Boys?
Yeah, and I've been to San Antonio a few times. I miss it there so much. It was so
Really?
lovely when I went.
Oh, dude, no, but they came over and in a little car, and they came in, and I gave them a place to stay and some food to eat, and I was like, listen, y'all can do what the hell y'all want and crash here and do whatever. Just please, let's like shoot this video, and they were like, for sure, dude. And they freaked out because they were like, you're 16, and I was like, yeah, like, I mean, like it was just weird, like because they were kind of older,
Yeah.
the skate group, and I don't know. We just from there on we were just like, fuck it, let's do this. And just that whole week we just shot and just had fun and just did what we wanted. It was unforgettable. It was so fun.
That's weird. I
And
love that too.
oh wait, one thing specifically, I worked with Veronica. I wanted to give her name out because she's a really good photographer. She's super creative, and just shout out to Veronica, Lost Boys, and really who did the editing was just me and this girl Veronica. And I'm behind a company right now called Sunday Productions. I don't know if you've seen the video at the end.
Yeah.
Like my logo pops up, but yeah, that's just the company I'm running that I'm filming everything through.
Nice.
As well as a clothing brand.
Yeah. I love that video though. I'm just like, this is how it should be. Just a bunch of guys having fun doing whatever the hell they want. Like that's why I love the most about that video.
I love that. Thank you.
I actually watched it again today because like I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's one of my favorite music videos I've seen in a while. So it's nice being able to see that like creativity.
Dude, oh my God. Virtual hug, bro. Thank you. That's awesome.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
So awesome. Thank you so much.
I loved it. Like everything. I saw like the little cart just being pushed. I was dying of laughter.
Wait,
that's awesome.
What did you think about was there one part in the video that you thought was pretty funny?
Well, mainly the cart one. I'm just like, look at you guys, are all having a blast.
What about there's one thing we put in there that we didn't think we should, but we're like, whatever. Was that can I swear on the show? Should I have to say
Go for it.
Fuck SeaWorld. Did you see that part?
Yeah,
my favorite part.
I'm over here like this is hilarious. I love it.
Dude,
Like,
but the funniest part I love that is we censored out the U, but nothing else. It's just like no point. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I just love that. I just remember we were we were in the middle of the street just dancing around, you know, just doing what we wanted, and then I just yelled, "Fuck SeaWorld!" And then everyone just started yelling, "Fuck SeaWorld!" And then my guitarist Max was like, "Dude, that's really funny. You should totally put that on something." And for people who want to watch the rest, you know what I'm talking about, go watch the video. But I just did, and it's still there, but I think that's going to be like a mark in history or something. Like I really wish that's going to be there because, like, I mean, it's true.
I mean, it's great, honestly. Like the music video gave me a little like flashback to like the '90s, like how the
Are
videos
you
were back then.
serious? Are you serious?
Yeah, that's why I loved it. Like I love like the old school '90s music videos for rock, like Nirvana, for example. They're all just having a big ass fucking party, and like I loved that. That's what that was like. I'm like, this guy knows how to do '90s stuff. Let's go. I was so
Dude,
happy when I saw that.
that's awesome, man. Thank you so
Of
much. That
course,
is
dude.
so
I
cool.
I showed a bunch of my buddies this because they know I do this. They go, who you working with soon? I send them the video. They're like, you lucky son of a bitch.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was hilarious. I put it in my just in my group chats. They're like, who is this? I go, a guy I'm working with. They look at the video. They're like, okay, first of all, that's fucking amazing. And second of all, tell me I said hi.
Oh my God.
Oh, hello from the boys at Connecticut.
Thank you guys. Thank you. It's so awesome. That made my freaking year, man. So much.
I send all the music I listen to them because, well, music has helped me just as much as it helped them. I'm kind of like the online therapist of all my groups. I send them music I listen to because, like I said before, it's healing as hell. And some of them were feeling down, so they wanted a little bit of comedy. So I'm like, I'm gonna send them this, see how it works, and they all fell in love with it.
Really?
Like the music video they thought was perfect. Like, that was one of the words was it. This is perfect. It's beautiful. I'm like, I'll make sure to tell them that.
Thank you, man. That's so nice. That means a lot, man. Because I remember, dude, I tried to find out every imperfection in that video. That video probably took about like I could not sleep. I edited that whole video with the help of Veronica, and it just, dude, we had to make sure every detail was perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it definitely paid off because we all loved it here.
Thank you so much, man.
Like one of them was actually enthusiastic as hell about it. He goes, "You're talking with him soon, you lucky son of a bitch." I'm over here like, "Oh, you envy me, and I know it." He was laughing his ass off, and I was too.
That is so
But
awesome.
it's awesome. Like they loved it. Like I showed about I think 12 people so far, and they all had like such a positive intake on it.
Dude, thank you. That is amazing. I'm so glad that my hard work has paid off.
It really has, and I think a lot of good stuff is coming your way, to be honest.
Thank you, man.
Which leads me
Thank
to my next question: What is up? What's next for you guys? Like, what's the future for you? Like, what are you gonna do next?
For me, really, it's not really. I mean, like I said before, the whole you guys. I think it's just for me, honestly, because I mean I don't know. Right now, we're kind of like doing certain things. They kind of help me out, you know. I just need extras in a video. I could not be by myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I'm just joking. No, I'm just joking. I'm just messing with them. I know they're gonna watch this. I'm just joking. But no, for me and them, I just plan on hoping to do more gigs. I got a lot of more stuff coming with my production company, and I'm really excited because I got some big things coming soon.
I'm
Some
excited as hell.
really big, cool things that are gonna blow your minds. So
We all look forward to it.
thank you.
I'm honestly super excited to hear that because when I first heard Shelley Duvall, I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to talk to this guy.
Really.
Yeah, no, I was going through Instagram one day. I saw like a sponsored ad. I'm like, okay, this sounds pretty good. I look up on YouTube. I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
I was mind blown. Like when I first heard this, I'm like, I'm getting such a nice classic '90s rock vibe from this, and I absolutely love that. That's like one of my favorite genres, like the old school like classic rock, like Nirvana style stuff like that.
Yeah,
And hearing that kind of vibe, I'm just like, okay, no, I love this. I have to talk to this guy.
dude, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad I mean, I'm glad I'm hearing this feedback, man, because like this is kind of what I hope to hear from someone, you know?
Yeah.
It's really nice. Thank you.
Of course, man. Honestly, like when I first heard it, I'm just like, okay, like this was fucking beautiful. And after I heard that, I sent it to my buddies because they also like before I do interviews, I let them have an input on it to see if it's like, should I work with them, should I not? Like, like more than just one person's outtake. And they all were like, 12 people give a thumbs up. All 12 were like, do it. Work with him. I'm like, you got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of positive feedback from it, and I'm just like, I want to do this so badly. I do see a lot of good things coming for you though. Like this was amazing, and I hope to see more from the future. Like I'm really excited.
Dude, thank you very much. That's awesome. I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep going. You're gonna be my inspo. You're gonna be my inspo, man. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, my next question is, what was the best piece of advice you were ever given when entering music?
Patience. Just be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, and it doesn't matter what you look like or, what the product looks like or anything like that. It's really what it sounds like at the end of the day. And no matter who you are, I think if it's good music and it's coming from you, people are going to listen to it. And I don't think that music should be taken so seriously to a point where you don't want to do it anymore. And it should just happen naturally. Don't rush art. You can't force it. You can't force art.
I love that. That's beautiful as hell, man. That hits me where I live.
Thank you, man.
Of course, dude. All right. I have one more question today, and it's going to be a big one. Who would you love to collaborate with on stage and in studio? You have more than one option. You can choose as many bands as you want to.
As many bands.
Yep.
I would really love. I know why. I would really love to collab with Death Grips, Brian Wilson. I would love to collab with Chris Novoselic. Shit, let me think. I got a couple in my head. Jack White, that's a big one. Damn, you got me going, man. I like because I have to think realistically, like when you have to imagine yourself in a room with them, like jamming. I couldn't see myself jamming with Nirvana. Like I couldn't. Like I feel like I'd just be like awkward, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't match the vibe. Or like saying like Motley Crue, like no, I could not. I couldn't jam with them. But the biggest one I've always wanted to collab with someone was Mac DeMarco. I don't even care if it's funky or not even my style. I just would love to collab with him or like I said, MC Ride.
Yeah. Those are wonderful answers. A lot of them are amazing. Like Death Grips, I love their stuff.
Dude, I'm gonna sound basic, but Get Got, like that's what really got me into them. But No Love and oh my god, their thing on SoundCloud, Ex-Military, like the real shit, like before, like the early stuff is so good. Like their first track that I got put on, oh, so good.
Man, I'm definitely I'm gonna look that up later for sure. Because now I want to listen to it.
Ex-Military, don't forget it, man. It's so sick. That's what got him on the map.
Awesome. I'll make sure to check it out. All right, man, I think I'm going to wrap things up here. This has been amazing. Thank you again so much for your time. This was great. I loved it. This was just a dream come true, man.
I'm glad we got to actually finally do this, Thank you so much for having me, and thank you just for being a great interviewer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I do my best. My motto is fuck professionalism. Just go with the flow.
Go for it. Go for it.
Man, this has been another – what were you saying?
If it works for you, then it works for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, this has been another Nerds Order interview. I hope you all take care and have a great day. Stay safe, everybody.